Alright people, today we're gonna hit up ND Aquatics and see what they have available for our 6-foot aquarium project. For anyone new here, I'm looking to set up a 6x2x2 aquarium for some of my bigger fish like my stormy catfish and my moray eels and my stingray. And yeah, I've been looking at quite a few different companies, and ND Aquatics does seem to be a really good fit for what we're looking for. They create custom built aquariums for loads of different sizes, and they also offer cabinets for those aquariums. So yeah, I definitely want to go down there and check them out. Also, around the area there's a place called Charterhouse Aquatics, which apparently they have loads of cool hardscape and that, so I might look at some hardscape today for the 6-foot aquarium because I do want to get a nice wood piece. Also, we ended up finding this really cool place called the Aquatic Warehouse, and they had so many cool fish from freshwater, marine and cold water, and they even had some ponds there. So yeah, we also ended up checking out that place. So yeah, today's going to be a packed video, man. Let me stop wasting time and let's just go. Alright, we're in the car right now. I'm here with my mom. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to ND Aquatics first and then we'll check out the other places. Alright people, we are outside ND Aquatics right now. Wasn't too bad of a drive. It took about an hour from London, hour 20 minutes or something. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna check it out, see what aquariums they have to offer and that. Let's see what they got. Alright, cool. So we entered ND Aquatics and they had some really cool examples of the aquariums that they have to offer with some really unique cabinet styles. Now, because I'm getting a really big one, the design that I can get is quite limited, which is pretty much the design of having an aquarium with the cabinet itself underneath. But if I do ever set up a smaller aquarium again, they do have some really unique designs there. Now, to be completely honest, their showroom was not very big. They had a few aquariums there and it gives you a really good idea of the quality that you can expect, which seems to be really nice, man. However, most of their space is being used up by their warehouse where they actually create the aquariums, which is another really cool thing. Like, the fish tanks are literally being built on site. Now, also at the time I was still kind of trying to decide whether to go with ND Aquatics, so for the rest of this video I will be saying things like, oh, we might go with them or things like that. But guys, I can now confirm that I am definitely going with ND Aquatics, man. They are by far the best option out there, in my personal opinion. Alright guys, we just finished at ND Aquatics and you know what? I really like that company, people. We may have to get it from ND Aquatics, you know. Okay, first things first, we are in a bit of a rush because I want to check out these other fish stores and that, so let's go there. Plus there's also Charter Aquatics, who apparently have loads of hardscape, so I want to go there and see if we can find some pieces of wood. Alright people, it is windy as hell, but we got Charterhouse Aquatics just back there, and yeah, let's see what they got inside, man. Alright guys, now similar to ND Aquatics, the showroom itself for Charterhouse Aquatics was actually kind of small. Although having said that, they had some beautiful aquariums there, man. They had this huge freshwater tank, which, I don't know, that must have been at least 7 or 8 foot. And they also had some really nice marine aquariums. But yeah people, Charterhouse Aquatics actually mainly operates through their website, and this was basically their warehouse. So yeah, it wasn't really a place where you could go shopping, but I did speak to the guys and they were very kind to let me go to the back and actually check out the wood pieces. And yeah guys, we actually ended up finding a really cool piece. Yo guys, look at this piece, man. That looks incredible. Oh my days guys, I can't lie, it's been a while since I've seen a piece of hardscape that made me react like that. Yo, this looks mad. I really hope it will fit into the aquarium. Alright people, we just came out of Charterhouse Aquatics and they had this beautiful piece of wood, man. Now we're on our way to the Warehouse Aquatics. That's going to be our last stop before we start heading back to London, and let's see what they have there, man. And we are right here by Aquatic Warehouse. It's literally right next to, well, not right next to, but a 10-minute drive from ND Aquatics and from Charterhouse Aquatics. And let's see what kind of fish they have inside. Oh my days, people, I can't lie, I did not expect the shop to be this big, man. They've got so many cool things here. I'm really gonna have to work on my self-control here because I'm so tempted to buy so many things right now. Now, the really cool thing is, I thought they were just freshwater fish, but they actually have a marine section as well, which is right here. And they've got corals and stuff as well. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to come back to this store. I mean, the craziest thing that I've seen so far is this lungfish right here, which looks absolutely beautiful, man. Alright guys, I'll be honest, the audio wasn't the best whilst filming inside the store, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Yeah, they had so many different fish, man. I mean, I kept going in between the freshwater and the marine, and if I'm being completely honest, I did completely skip the cold water fish, but that's just because personal interest is in freshwater and marine fish. And yeah, you know what? I always talk about the freshwater fish, so let me focus a little bit on the marine ones because they truly are a whole different side to the hobby, man. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the marine world is just a completely different world. Like, the colors, they just pop differently, and of course you've got the corals, and yeah, some of these fish, they literally look like aliens, man. It's absolutely incredible to see them, and oh, I just want a marine tank so bad. So yeah, if you're wondering why there's so much footage of these marine fish, it's because I'm just absolutely fascinated with them. And yeah guys, I'm going to be completely honest, I am definitely thinking about setting one up. You will see later in the video that we saw some seahorses, and very tempted to try set up a seahorse enclosure. Of course, I'm gonna have to do a lot more research, but yeah, just thought I'll put that out there. But yeah, let's talk a bit more about Aquatic Warehouse because it really is an incredible place, man. I mean, if they weren't so far away from London, then I would definitely visit there more often because they've got a great selection of hardscape and plants, and then of course all of the fish and that. But yeah, they also had a outdoor pond section, and that honestly got me, man, because I really want a pond, but we don't have enough space in our garden, and I'm definitely not allowed to dig a hole in there. But I don't know, seeing these big setups that kind of look like pools or whatnot, yeah, that might be something that's doable. I mean, not anytime soon because they do look really expensive, and I am specifically talking about the really big one that you saw in the footage. So yeah, that's another potential future thing. I mean, of course it all comes down to how well this channel does. I mean, if this channel ever gets to a point where I can make this my career and I'm actually making some proper money out of it, then yeah, these could potentially be some potential future projects in it. But yeah, right now in the place I'm staying at and that, it's definitely not an option. Now finally, here is the tank I was talking about, the seahorses tank. And yeah, this one really got me tempted because I was talking to the guys at the store and they were telling me about the maintenance and all of that, and you know what, it does seem doable. I think I'm going to talk about it in a second where I filmed outside of the store, but yeah, it's definitely something that might be coming soon. Of course, after we've set up the 6-foot aquarium and things like that. Alright people, we just finished at Warehouse Aquatics, and yo, this place is so cool, man. We saw so many different things here. But yo, just now in here, they've got like this small little marine aquarium of seahorses and that, and I can't lie, I'm very tempted to might actually set up a marine tank, but we'll see about that. But yeah, first, my phone's about to die, so let's get back and then I'll tell you guys what happened. Alright people, and we are back. I am tired, but yo, today was definitely worth it. Yeah guys, I can't lie, I really like ND Aquatics and I might have to go with them, you know. Now I wasn't really sure what to expect, and the showroom itself wasn't that big, I'll be completely honest, but they did have some really nice examples of the aquariums that they have. And you know what, I'll be honest, the quality is nice, man. They had so many different options for cabinets and that, and they even have the Opti white glass option version, which for anyone who doesn't know, most aquariums come with float glass, which is a really good glass, but it can sometimes create a green tint, especially in bigger aquariums. So there's this other type of glass known as Opti White, which apparently is a lot clearer. And yeah, when it comes to the big aquarium, I thought it might be worth getting the Opti White version and that. So yeah, I have been looking for places that do offer that, and ND Aquatics do, which was just perfect. But yeah, the quality of their tanks are incredible, man. They looked so nice. And the thing is, when I looked online, some of the places that I looked at, they only sold tanks, for example, which means you would have to find a strong enough cabinet or shelf or whatever to actually hold that aquarium. And yeah, the fact that ND Aquatics create cabinets as well, just, oh, it's so convenient, man. And then you can ask them to put holes in the back and things like that. So for my FX6, for example, there's going to be 2 tubes that need to go through the back of the cabinet into the back of the aquarium, and they can provide that. And the best thing about it, when I spoke to them today, they did say that the driver is very experienced in bringing bigger aquariums in, and he's very helpful. And that was one of the main things I was kind of worried about. Like, obviously a 6-foot aquarium, it's going to be quite heavy. And yeah, there's this one particular tight corner that, you know, leads from the hallway into the living room, which I'm kind of worried about, but they assured me that they've got a lot of experience and will definitely be able to get the aquarium in. So yeah, people, I can't lie, ND Aquatics might have to be the place, man. Now, the place we visited after that was Charterhouse Aquatics, and the main reason I went there is because I heard they have a great selection of wood pieces. Similar to ND Aquatics, the actual showroom itself is kind of small compared to the space that they have, and that's because most of their space is being taken up by their warehouse, and they've got so many cool things there, man, including wood. And the thing is, with wood, like driftwood and that, every single piece is unique, and I didn't really want to order anything online because I kind of want to see the piece myself first. I want to feel how it is, I want to see how it sits on the floor and that. So yeah, Charterhouse Aquatics was definitely on my list to visit. And people, we actually found a piece of wood. Oh, let me show you now. Yo, this is huge, but the way it sits, it's so cool, man. But yeah, it creates like these really cool caves underneath, which will be a perfect hiding spot for like the Maury eels and the ghost knife and that. And the spot piece is quite heavy, so it feels like there's not many spaces for air or anything. So I'm hoping it shouldn't take too long to completely soak, but I think I am gonna get started with it pretty much ASAP. But yeah, I'm so glad that we actually got the wood now. Oh, by the way, the wood cost $89.99, so that's basically £90 spent from the budget that I saved up, and that some of you were so amazing to contribute towards. Shout out to all of you, man, thank you so much. But yeah, cool, now we've got the filter sorted, we've got the light sorted, we've got a massive piece of driftwood sorted. I still got some sand and Fluval stratum in my cabinet, so we also have some of the base. Now we just need a tank. But yeah, anyway, there was one more place that we visited after, of course, and that was Warehouse Aquatics, or the Aquatic Warehouse. Oh man, I'm so tired, I can't lie, my mind is a bit frazzled, I can't lie. But yeah, they were also a really cool place, man. I mean, they literally had freshwater fish and marine fish and cold water fish as well. Although I'll be completely honest, I didn't spend much time in the cold water section. I was having way too much fun in the marine section, man. I'll be honest, I love marine fish and I've always wanted to have a marine aquarium, but I don't know, I've always kind of stayed away from it because I've heard so many stories about how difficult they are. But yo, I'm really starting to consider maybe setting up a small aquarium. I really want to do it. I'm still thinking about it, maybe one day for the future. But yeah, the marine selection was absolutely incredible, and then of course their freshwater fish as well. But yeah, unfortunately we got there about half an hour before they were closing, so you know, I didn't have a lot of time to fully explore, but I definitely want to go back there and check out their marine fish again, especially if I decide to try it out. I mean, people, they had seahorses, man. Can you imagine if we set up a seahorse tank? Oh my days, man, that will be absolutely crazy. Anyway, once again, that's something for the future. We need to set up this big aquarium first so we can put Jimbei in there, my stormy catfish, and the stingray in that, because yeah, they are a little bit cramped in the Roma 240 right now. I will try to sort this out as fast as I can. But yeah guys, if you want to see what tank I end up getting, then remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you want to check out how I set up my Fluval Roma 240, then click right here.